Golden Age is back. Isaac's on the mic. Cultural crusade. Politics get torched in the fight. Savage memes drop hard, outrageously offensive. Bassy generation, loud and unrelenting. Golden Age, it's the podcast blaze. Isaac's rants cut through the haze. Crusades alive, memes collide. Subscribe now, join the Savage Tribe. Takes weekly, unfiltered and raw. Isaac's voice, the memer's law.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Let's go, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Golden Age podcast. As I pull up my co-hosts, and let's get Lex in here. How's everybody doing? Corn Boy, as always, thank you for joining us for another great week here on the Golden Age podcast. How you doing, man?
Oh, happy to be here. We've had an eventful weekend, and look forward to the future coming in. It's getting exciting.
100%. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, and a lot of memes this week. We're going to be pretty meme heavy. A lot of funny stuff to talk about. Nerd Slap returning. How you doing, man? How's your week been?
Doing well. Yeah, it's good to be back. Looking forward to talking about today's topics. It's been an interesting past couple of days, let's just say. But yeah, doing well, and we got some big things in store, so let's get to it.
We do, yeah. First time on the channel, Sophie, you are our Peruvian representation, representing the Latin American continent. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Good. I'm happy to be here because I know you're probably going to screw things up.
Probably, more than likely. I mean, you live in Mexico, essentially, but we'll address that later. Vatlaw returning to the channel. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'm doing pretty good, and I will say the problem with getting angry, there are bread and circuses still, and the circuses did distract me over the past week. Sorry, there's football.
You know,
but I can be angry now.
We all have our vices and our enjoyments. You're not hurting anybody, but still, we're here. We're going to talk about these issues too, so it's balance. Lex, I'm not going to intro you yet because I need to scroll back up and address something.
You really don't.
Cole Hauser, who couldn't make it this week, he placed a comment. I just want to say congratulations to the happy couple, Lex and Cole. Lex, what do you have to say?
What does one say to that? Nothing kind.
I know what to say to it. Ha! Gay!
Exactly.
Why are you gay?
Yes, so.
Jeremy's going to be so jealous.
Thank you for joining us again, Lex.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. I'll send the card in the mail sometime, maybe. Not really.
Cole Hauser, why have you done this?
I don't know. And hopefully we'll be getting Rhonda up on the show here in a second. First things first, as always, we start the week off with a few memes. So you're all familiar with the Unsubscribe podcast, right? Donut Operator, Brandon Herrera.
Oh, yeah.
All those fellas. Great show.
Yep.
Great show. They've had one of our own, Gary Nerdrotic. A lot of other cool people guested on that show. Well, they got some leaked, very real footage of the Maduro capture caught on camera. This is obviously 100% real. This is live footage of the capture of Nicolas Maduro as he lays in his bed. Let's check it out. Hearing that audio, right?
Yes, yeah, we got audio.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Here, as
And that was that. Thus, the story was told. So.
I can verify that as somebody that works with, like, especially AI and stuff, that was not AI. That was 100% real.
That was 100% real.
Actual footage, verified.
Can you bring that up for a second?
No, I deleted the tab. But that was on Brandon Herrera's X page. What? Listen, we're professional around here. Listen, I gotta
No,
cut
because
these
I
tabs
have
out
a
as quickly as
receipt,
possible.
okay? That
What?
what was shown was actually in Peru.
Seriously, the Peruvian capital? Like I said, it's all the same. They all look alike. So
How
I don't know
dare
what to tell
you? No, because I recognize those balconies. Those are
Well,
Alrighty.
I'm calling
Listen.
bullshit right now because there's no building in South America that looks like that. You all haven't discovered windows yet.
Exactly. Exactly. They haven't discovered running water or two-story buildings yet. It's essentially Africa down
Well,
there.
I mean, we do have an earthquake, so.
Did you guys see
That's
the
true.
one where somebody made it look like the Top Gear guys were the ones that captured them?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I did. Yes. Yeah, that's goated. It's a great show too. That's a great show.
Yes.
Another great show is the Joe Rogan Experience. Good podcast. Everybody knows he is really good at booking guests. He got Maduro on next day.
Wow.
So check it out. This is official
Joe Rogan
from Joe
podcast all
Rogan.
night,
on it.
all day.
This is funny, Joe. I was right in the middle of taking a shit.
Hey, Joe Rogan
Yep.
podcast.
So very
Real
real.
footage. It's real.
100% real footage, yes. And we have Mark of Reality in chat. Yeah, man, seen you in a lot of the other chats. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, Peru's the place with really big sidewalk chalk, right? Is that true? What's that?
I don't know
Sidewalk
what it
chalk
is.
in Peru? Didn't know you were known for that.
I don't know what
Very-
that is.
They have sidewalks in
I
Peru?
don't know. That's what I was thinking. I'm
Actually-
like, they have chalk, I'm sure, but sidewalk chalk.
Actually,
I know they have KFC.
there's a lot of places where there aren't sidewalks because of the 30 years of terrorism that existed here.
What a lovely, what a
May
lovely
explain
land.
the chalk
We are
outline
not
there.
putting anywhere where somebody could park a car bomb. So, like, no sidewalks. Fuck.
Yeah.
It makes
Now-
walking very interesting.
You understand the rest of the world doesn't park on sidewalks, right? This is important that you understand that.
Yes, we have this thing called cars. We also have this thing called smartphones, which Nicolas Maduro's was spotted when he was arrested. He was on his phone calling his homies. So number one on the list, Putin. We make deal, no tell Trump. Chino, Trump bury FAFO. Gringo Canada, come to Canada whenever. Zelensky, can I borrow 500 million? Otro Chino, you are homosexual. Trump, come outside. 3 a.m., 2:08 a.m. So that's real footage too.
Real.
You know,
Can you please bring up
100%
Jake's
real.
See, it's got the confidential stamp and everything, so you know it's
it does.
real.
Confidential, yeah. That was
Confidential
actual
watermark.
footage from the Secret Service, yes. So
Directly from the
that-
source.
100% real. Yeah, Maduro, I tell you, he got it handed to him. He got it handed to him. We're going to be getting into the details of that, but this arrest was a big moment in history. And, you know, now he's going to be in jail. If you don't know, he's going to a jail in New York City that also happens to house the one and only Diddy. So, you know, two guys that have a fascination with oil. And Elon posted this. It's okay. They took my oil too. So, you know.
At least he's getting some fly braids.
Oh man.
Listen, I mean, he is a communist, so he's probably already into that to begin with, you know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. What do you guys think? You think he's going to share a cell with Diddy, or are they going to split him up a bit?
Yeah, I
know.
think they'll be sharing some time together.
Yeah.
At least in the showers.
I'm
Yes,
not as
yes.
confident because I've looked into it, and the Democrat judges are already trying to find ways to pardon him.
Yeah. Well, they're communist sympathizers. What do you expect? So,
I
you
expect
know.
the Venezuelans there to not let that happen. Did you
Yes.
see the Times Square celebration?
Yes. Oh, the citizens of Venezuela are ecstatic that he's out of office.
Expatriates to live here are
they
ecstatic.
must be seething.
Oh,
there.
yes. But, you know, speaking to the residents of Venezuela, the dictator has been overthrown. Hopefully someone else who is better can be elected or installed or whatever. But Trump sent a message to them, and, you know, he did so in the most Venezuelan fashion possible. And we just got to hear a message. A couple more memes to get into, and then we're going to get into the real meat of the story. Let's hear
Pues
it from
yo
the
soy
president.
su nuevo presidente, el señor Donaldo J. Trump. Your ex-presidente, el señor Maduro, is no longer your presidente. He kept talking shit, you know, and fucking around, though, and he ultimately found out, though. Anyway, we're going to make Venezuela grande again. Mucho grande. El
Mucho
bigger,
grande.
Yeah, better than ever before. We're gonna drill, baby drill. We're gonna have a big, beautiful fiesta. All the tacos you want. Mucho mariachi.
You'd love to
He
see
should
it.
have used. They should have used arepas, not tacos. But okay.
Yeah,
I remember Jeremy
Yeah.
showed that, and I was like, "Hold on." Hold on.
yeah. You love to see, and that's a very great point. Communists like sharing other people's stuff. They'll gladly redistribute your wealth. God forbid you reach into their pocket and they actually help anyone from their own expenses.
Well, see,
That's not
they
the way
already
like to do
don't
it.
have anything to share because they won't work. So
Well, those ones, but we're talking the higher ups, the politicians and the communist
champagne
dictators and
socialists.
stuff. Yes,
They don't share their champagne.
no, the Hassan Pikers of the world and the Zoran Mandamis and such. So
Well, if you remember when Hassan went to Donnie's party, they weren't sharing their champagne with him. So you're right.
no, yeah, no, they are the
Technically, you
greediest
can't
of the
drink,
greedy.
right? Technically.
They don't abide by that whatsoever. I guarantee you. I bet Zoran's having a bacon cheeseburger right now as we speak. Last meme of the week, and then we're going to get into the meat of the situation. Pixar has recently announced they are going to be making a documentary of Maduro's life and legacy in Venezuela. So definitely not AI as well. I mean, Nerd Slap, you would know. This is
I would
100%
know.
real.
The American president is a coward! Come get me. I'm waiting.
Well,
How about that? Quicker than DoorDash.
Pixar presents
That's funny.
Fat
This is
Boat.
real.
I'd watch
Yep.
that movie.
100% real
Now,
story.
some
I
people
would
will
too.
try to say that it's fake because of the thing at the top, right? That's just the person, the creative artist that made the trailer. That's just their name. Their name is
100%, yeah.
Sora.
Sora memes. Yeah. Well-known meme account. Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's real footage.
I just don't know why
1000%.
Luigi is so angry.
This is
No.
true.
I'll share. It's not a meme, it's just a joke that's going around in Spanish. No. This year, you guys have the World Cup in the U.S., right?
For soccer, yes.
Yeah. No, but listen, because this is hilarious. Okay, for the last 2 World Cups, Chile has not made it, and everyone shit on them, especially Argentina, because we don't like Chile, okay? And
I don't
now-
like them either, but for other reasons, yeah.
No, but it was going around every time they miss it, there's a whole trolling session. It's hilarious. And now the new trolling is even Maduro is going to be at the World Cup instead, and Chile still isn't in the US
Really?
because of the World Cup. I explained that badly, but
The 3 international viewers we got are cracking up over that.
Yeah, they're loving.
Shut up, okay?
You know what? I fully respect it. Yeah.
I'll send it in private later because it's.
Hail ABF will be rating into Off the Hip here around 9 when you guys are starting. So, next thing I have to show, one last kind of off topic. I keep saying that, but India, we know they're not the most formidable fighting force on the planet. India, you smell them before you see them. So they recently released an ad for their army, and I need to get your impressions. Vatla, you were in the service as well. You would know your fair share about weapons handling and just what guns
boy.
should look like in a combat scenario. So let's get Jeff. We have El Jefe joining us on the stream. Let's get him. There we go.
Didn't think I was
Jeff.
gonna make it.
But I'm
Yes.
here. Thank you.
Hello.
Good
I'm
to
glad
have
you
you,
guys
brother.
could finally sit down again together.
And we got our
I'm not
second
doing this-
minority. We got our second brown person here, Ronan the Crusader. How you doing,
Yes,
man?
I am doing fucking fantastic. All I can
Hell
say
yeah.
is Vive la libertad! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Afuera.
dude.
Afuera.
Again, like,
We'll be
you
getting
know-
into it, man.
All right,
Hell
yes.
You
We'll
are
save it
white.
for that.
Hell yeah. So, what, Ronan, it's perfect timing, guys. Ronan, you're a 2A guy as well. Jeff,
Yes.
you are as well. Cornboy, pretty much all of us. Nerds, all of us. So the Indian Army account, this is a government account. They got the gray check mark, 8.5 mil
no.
followers. That's not botted at all, being India. They posted this, so I'm just going to play it. The red dot isn't a warning.
We move with the shadows.
It's a verdict.
We own
Are those
the
red
night.
dots coming directly out of their
Right out of their
That-
foreheads.
that
Right
is
out of their
good.
foreheads. That's where it's coming from. Yeah.
All I can say is the
What-
red
what-
dots are not a warning. The red dots are a fucking giveaway for them, honestly.
Yeah,
And
let's-
it's funny.
The smell before
Wait
the
to
red
reveal
dot.
There's
your-
a there's
Exactly.
there's a post in there. I don't know if it was Fat Electrician or somebody else, but it's like a big two-way guy who was just like, what is it? Indian Army has red lasers. U.S. Army laughs in NVG or something like that.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Our lasers you can't see with the naked eye. Theirs are like glow sticks from Target.
Seriously, dude.
It's pretty pathetic.
Well, and like Jeff said, we smell them first before you even see the lasers.
Yep.
I just bought a new car. I'm reaching out about your warranty. Shit.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's just like they think they're so tough. They think they're so tough.
Just tactically, that's horrible. They're clearly in control of the sound, so they put in a bunch of desert critters or shit.
Of course.
You can hear the bushes. You shouldn't be able to hear that. That's called giving away your location. On top of the red freaking lightsaber you got coming out of the gun.
I know. Like I said, that's like $20 Chicago special sideways pistol lasers right there.
No. If it's them versus the city of Chicago, I'm sorry, but I'm taking the city of Chicago. The city
my
of
money's
Chicago
on city of
got
Chicago,
a lot
honestly.
more combat experience than those quads.
They got their laser pointers from AliExpress.
Oh, Jesus.
It's very true, yeah. Yeah, shit in
That
the
is
streets versus,
Temu
gang
Army
violence.
right there.
Hey, don't shoot on Timo. I get my stuff on Timo too, okay?
Yeah, not weapons. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Fair point.
Maduro got arrested. We're going to be getting into this right now.
All right.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back that, validated his arrest? Well, I would say it's this. And I happen to agree. Maduro's dancing was the final straw for Trump to intervene. After Maduro arrogantly called Trump's bluff, Trump decided to arrange for Maduro's capture. So I don't know about you guys, but I think this is perfectly justifiable. This is cringe as hell. Maduro ain't got the moves. Lock him up.
It was either this or him singing that Commie John Lennon song Imagine. One or the other. That's
that
pretty
absolute
much
trash.
the final straw.
Did you do that shit with the COVID people?
No, he didn't do that, but I think that was earlier this year that he was just singing Imagine, like during one of his fucking rallies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cringe, pretty horrible stuff. But, people are saying, and, Sophie, you mentioned, a lot of the citizens of Venezuela are not exactly upset about this. They were not Maduro's biggest fan whatsoever. So let's hear in from them. We've got a lot of clips. It might take a minute to pull up, but we're going to go back and forth.
Oh, I love that.
Venezuelan man. Those who say that the U.S. is only interested in our oil, I ask you, what do you think the Russians and Chinese wanted here? The recipes for, how do I say that?
Arepas.
Arepas.
Yes.
Oh, whatever.
You could say like a white man, arepas.
Arepas, like tacos? Like tacos?
Basically, yeah.
Wait, pause
Okay,
it.
we just...
Stop.
What?
I've got that clip with English subtitles. It's hilarious. Hold on. Who did I send it to? Jesus.
All right, whatever. But
You sent it to
no,
Jesus,
we
yes.
pretty much just read it.
You mean
All right, there it is in the private chat. Damn it.
Yeah. We pretty much just read it.
I
don't have- listen,
Malay's
I don't
putting
have-
a party, like for 2 days. They've been
I don't have
partying.
Instagram.
Oh, well, I know we knew you were gay already.
Okay, listen, allegedly. You wish. What else let me just pull this up real quick. Momentarily regarding Maduro. Be with me for one moment. Here we go. All right. Technical difficulties. This was from Eric Daugherty on X. I can never say his name. Daugherty? The
Close enough. I knew who you meant.
Can't
say
say
we all
swear
did.
either. It's okay.
Let's just say Daughtry, kind of like Chris Daughtry.
Daughtry, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I agree. I agree.
Winner.
So, white commies in New York City are protesting the arrest of Maduro. And, of course, the commies are going to simp for commies. It's what they do. They're very tribal like that. They're very loyal to their ilk of disgusting scum. And let's see this person that confronted this individual simping for Maduro.
Officer! Officer!
Wearing a mask.
Oh, look,
Of course.
The same guy who wants to defund the police is calling for the officers. Look, you fucking loser. You carrying a Venezuelan flag. You're not even from there. You idiot. Speak to real Venezuelans so you can see how they feel.
Can I also actually add this as well? Just pause it real quick. That's not
100%.
even the Venezuelan flag. That's the flag
That looks
of
like Colombia.
Because there's
My
no
goodness.
stars on it. There are the flag of Venezuela has the 4 or 5 stars, I believe that it has. The flag of Colombia is just simply the yellow, blue, and red, and then you have the flag of Ecuador, which has same colors, but it has a seal in the center of it. I know all three of us nations have like pretty much the same flag.
Yes,
I don't know who stole it from who first,
Yeah.
but
Right.
that flag is Colombia. It's not even Venezuela. So this absolute retard isn't even waving the right flag, anyways.
He got it off of Timu.
Well, even if you didn't know the flag, Isaac brought it up to begin with. He's wearing a mask.
Exactly.
And he's not
He's
like
wearing
wearing
a
a
mask.
mask,
Picking it up,
robbing
yo.
the place. He's wearing a COVID mask.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
you might as well be wearing a helmet at that point.
Pretty much a foam helmet made out of Nerf, I
Well,
believe.
actually, you know what? That's not exactly true. Come to think of it, a helmet actually protects you from something.
This is true. Well,
point.
you know, he needs a lot more than a helmet. You know what I think he had? Just going to show this real quick. I think he had a lot of vaccines as a child, probably Tylenol exposure too. Just going to briefly touch upon this. President Trump has eliminated the mandates for 61 of the infant vaccines. So that's a step in the right direction, if you ask me. You know, look here. Europe has 11, whereas the United States 72 infant injections upon
It's too many.
your entry into this world, and you're being bombarded with foreign chemicals and all that garbage. Pretty bad stuff. Just had to mention that to you. Jogged my memory of you know, people who are mentally ill, probably as a result of exposure to stuff. Could cause communism. Never know.
I'll go ahead and say this. In the business, this is what we call foreshadowing.
Yes, 100%. This was Maduro upon capture of the USS Iwo Jima. So let's check it out. Homie's got his water bottle, his shades. We were comparing. This is very Dr. Disrespect-ish, very Fear the Beardo-ish. And he looks like a pro gamer right here, if you ask me. He looks like he's ready to go 1v1 on COD. I don't know.
Well, he didn't play very well.
Well,
No, he did
We
not.
did not.
No, he
You-
did
you
not.
see,
He lost.
We can't say
painfully.
he's a pro gamer because he had the opportunity for the perfect pro gamer move. We had a communist dictator in a helicopter. We
Yeah,
could have
I
had
know.
the funniest headlines.
Free skydiving lessons, no parachute needed. Yeah, 100%. But you know what else we did? We left a nice little mark upon Hugo Chavez, didn't we? We
Yes.
we
Yes, we
desecrated
did.
desecrated the grounds of a communist asshat. So you know you love to see it.
There is no
And-
strategic reason to do that. That's somebody who's been wanting to do that for decades.
And
I
mind
mean, the
you,
strategy is
that was
to win everyone's support.
mind you, that was just on the way out. That they had already captured Maduro. There was no
100%,
other
yeah.
reason to, perform any more actions in the operation. They were like, you know what? Drop a bomb on that piece of shit. Let's do it.
100%.
There you go.
I fully endorse it. Fully endorse it. 100%.
And yet,
man.
no one got mad. No one did. Well, aside from like
Everyone
white
liked
liberals, but
Yeah, the far left, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they do. So it's pretty crazy stuff. And then there was this, which we have to show as well. So here with his nice little Mickey Mouse hat, whatever is going on with his head, who knows?
It's that.
I don't know. I don't know, frankly. But he looks pretty happy. Someone made a good point. Let me know what you guys think. He was going to be overthrown. He was going to be executed in the streets by his own people. They hated him. He was going to be overthrown. He's a dictator scumbag. And he's probably relieved right now that he is in our custody and protection and good graces to have a prison cell where he's not being beheaded in the street of his own country, deservedly so. Because, you're an old piece of, what, like this guy. What's worse, being beheaded in the street or, hey, I'm going to sit in a jail cell in New York City for a while.
Well, the choice.
Alternatively, he probably is pretty happy.
The choices for him were threefold. It was either actually try and wage a war against Trump and then get executed for waging a war and failing at it. The second option was being dragged into the streets by his, so-called civilians and citizens and then, being strung up and executed. And the third option was, you know what, Senor Trump, I make deal with you. Please bring me and my wife to United States. Please keep me safe. And I give you oil.
Exactly.
And he took out
Exactly.
the three.
Exactly.
You wouldn't believe it. My jail cell buddy is Diddy.
Diddy, he likes oil too. We have something in common.
No, I was looking at a video. I didn't finish it, but they were saying like, why is he so happy? And like someone was saying, this is actually like psychologically trying to like embrace.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Why? Why?
That's 100% what it is. Yeah.
Well, I
he's-
mean,
he's virtue
today
signaling.
in court, they were reporting that he was like shocked and surprised when they were reading him his rights and giving him a
Saying that he was
lawyer and all
enraged.
this. Like, what? Criminals have rights? Not in my
Ironic-
country.
Yeah. Well, nobody
100%,
has
yeah.
rights in your country, you asshole.
It's like, I have a right to remain silent? There's no
Jeez.
such
Exactly.
thing in my
Yeah.
country.
Exactly.
Yes, in his country, you have an obligation to remain silent.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But, I say he got what he deserved. And, to this point, hopefully he does get what he deserves, is my point, inevitably. This was one more thing I wanted to share. Then we're going to pivot off of this and closing thoughts on this subject. But Pete Hegseth and Trump in the Situation Room. That's where we'll put the golf course. Just gotta get Chavez's tomb out of the way. Beautiful, beautiful. So the
Trump's
fellas
International
coordinating.
Caracas
nice.
coming soon.
Everybody liked
100%.
that.
100%. Yeah, and you know what? You
Maracas.
love to see it. You love to see it.
Isaac, there is one more thing I sent. Just this will be part of my closing thoughts if we do
Sure,
get
yeah.
started on it. If you don't mind sharing it.
I got it.
We do have Maduro taken care of now, and Venezuela is more or less liberated. But if Trump really wants, a good old ANCAP guy like me to actually fully support him, I wouldn't be opposed if he decided to go 2 for 2 with Venezuela's neighbor.
Yeah, fully agree. So who is this? Colombia's president, Gustavo Petro, just recklessly taunted President Trump. All right, come get me, coward. I'm waiting for you here. Let's check this
Isn't
out.
that exactly what Maduro said?
Pretty much, yeah.
How many times we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
No acepto invasiones.
So he thinks he's really tough, huh?
No acepto asesinatos. Acepto inteligencia.
He's real tough. The arm stretched out like that, and the pencil, like.
I know. Yeah, he's talking real tough. We're gonna mute that for a second. But
He's
yes,
basically saying, "I won't accept assassinations. I won't accept surrender. I will only accept intelligence. You come here with intelligence, and we will talk." This is the same piece of shit that shows zero intelligence. And need I remind the chat? Need I remind everybody? This man was part of the April 19th movement, which is a left-wing terrorist organization that worked in conjunction with the FARC during the 60s and 70s. Okay, This guy may have shed the leftist militia of himself, off, but he's still part of the Progressive Party in Colombia. You can get the communists out of the militia, but you can get the militia out of the communists, but you'll never get the communists out of the militia.
You'll never
That's
get the
all that it
activist
is.
side.
No, and
It'll still be there no matter
revolutionary.
what.
Yes.
It's not only that. I think Jeff, I sent you this information at the time that he was picking a fight with Peru for some thing in the border to the north, and people were like kind of like, what's happening? Nothing came out of that. I don't know what happened, but like it was threatening like Peruvian border to the north.
Really?
What are you doing?
Wow. So what's the deal with these people? And I'm
I
saying
don't
these
know.
people.
He shouldn't stop at Petro either. I mean, there's plenty of people down there to take out. You could take
Let's get the
Lula
Mexican lady
and,
out of Mexico. The Jewish lady out
Moraes.
of Mexico. Yeah.
And Scheinbaum out of Mexico.
or whatever
yeah,
it
take
is.
her.
Yep.
South America has a very sordid history when it comes to Marxism. I attribute it mainly to the USSR. Maybe there may have been some CIA.
I
influence
attribute
in
it
there
to
as
all
well,
the
too.
Italians that moved to South America.
That could also be
I
the
love the
case as
Italians.
well. But
They
Overall,
were
overall,
socialism.
Just Italians.
Let's not
Overall-
forget the Germans there either.
They did have a little immigration
true.
tour after a certain war to South America. Yeah, Argentina.
To be fair,
To be fair,
Argentina was taking people from everywhere. So you had the German and the
Not
Jews
wrong.
in the same place.
Listen, fine. Don't take a compliment. Fine, do that. But
if Trump does plan on using the Monroe Doctrine for the entire Western
the
Hemisphere,
Donroe Doctrine.
the Donroe Doctrine.
Yes.
If he does intend on doing that, he's got a whole lot of work to clean up in South America. But I'll be behind him every step of the way if that's the case.
Well, yeah.
The
100%.
one caveat I'd put into that, long as we're not boots on the ground, we took what was
Yes.
it, 23 or 26 minutes to get rid of Maduro.
And
It was something. The
yeah.
operation was something like that. If these people talk shit, it's like, okay, you start counting your life 23 minutes at a time, bitch.
Pretty much.
It can be that quick.
If the
It'll be
operations
over
are the
before
same
the
way,
end credits roll.
Exactly.
We put the whole world on notice this week,
Yep.
and that's the
An
big win from this. I
episode
take
of
away from
fucking Seinfeld could be your fucking life.
100%. Let's just check this out. I wanted to show this clip. Finally found it again. Lost the bookmark, but these are the retards in Washington, D.C. protesting this action from President Trump. And the title was, this was posted by Stephanie, my nerdy home on X. She says, these people are allowed to vote. Scary.
Trump for Maduro.
Yeah. I mean, I think Trump, I think Maduro was democratically elected.
Probably, yeah. Sure.
More than likely, yes, of course.
If there's a Nicolas Maduro out here who's going to bring us to revolution, I will support that movement.
I would rather have a bus driver in charge than a billionaire, okay? Let's put it that way.
Nicolas Maduro could come and be our president?
Yeah.
Oh, any day.
Looks like Karl Marx.
Any day. Look, all the check marks are there. He's not white.
Rough.
Okay, he's a minority. Okay.
Oh, he's a minority.
He looks a little too much
That's
like
your qualifications.
Saddam Hussein, though.
What?
What?
You were that
What
close.
Yes.
You were that close. You couldn't make up the gap, and you were that close.
The same bus driver that got voted in, and then when the last election happened, he just, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. I think I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Like Valiant said in the chat, just vote out the dictator. He'll step right down if he loses an election. That's how it works.
The only good thing that would come out of a dictatorship is the second he's installed, it's like, okay, you rabble rousers, go stand and face the wall. Just wait for the flash.
Exactly, yeah.
How do you know what's going to happen? Don't worry about it.
They'd be the first to be consumed. Yeah.
What pisses me off is like at least, like try to understand it what happened. Like he lost the election. Like I remember watching that happen. Exactly. And then he came out and started like, nope. Like people complain about Trump, he wanted to take the
over the government,
like,
be a king, all that stuff.
He left.
Yeah, we left. We're not occupying Venezuela whatsoever.
No. I mean like when Trump lost to
the 2020 election.
Yeah.
When he was stolen from the election.
Because he wanted to stay. He wanted to be a dictator. And it's like he left.
I wish.
When the 21st
this guy didn't leave.
When the 21st of January came, you saw a peaceful transition of power from one president to the other. With the Venezuelan election, on the other hand, you saw a literal tyrant just stay in place. And when protests started occurring, what did this guy do? He sent armored vehicles to run over the protesters, for God's sake.
Kids.
And we've seen similar things in Brazil as well. A lot of these things seem to be routinely happening down there, and it's ugly. And one thing to note too, our 2020 election, we used Venezuelan voting machines. So if that tells you anything,
I heard that today. Yeah,
if that tells you anything,
maybe that's one of the reasons why Trump intends on indicting him, because he'll start singing his heart out about.
That's one of the biggest reasons, and they're not talking about it.
If you've seen Trump's True Social these last 2 days, he's been posting a lot of 2020 election material. So it could be connected.
Plays a massive factor in that. And you know what else plays a big factor is the immigration situation, with Venezuela. And they're saying, can we bring people here now? No, the Venezuelans here need to go back to Venezuela, is what it boils down to.
Remigration
Due to Rubio's tight schedule, Stephen Miller may be given a key role overseeing post-Maduro operations in Venezuela. I gotta say, Stephen is like the most pro-deportation person in the administration at the moment. And if he can oversee this and possibly facilitate Venezuelans leaving the country and going back home,
I don't even
who want to go home.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Were in danger.
When 2012 happened, and that was essentially the full-on collapse of Venezuela's economy, you saw a mass exodus of Venezuelans going all around the world. They were either going to America, they were going to Colombia because it was next door, they were going to other countries in South America. But the point was, they were fleeing because of the chaos that was occurring. Now that Maduro's finally been taken out of office, I've seen nothing but a whole ton of Venezuelans who are saying now they feel that it's safe to go back to Venezuela. I don't even think Stephen Miller has to worry about deportations. A lot of these Venezuelans will probably self-deport because they see there's plenty of good opportunity now.
Because the people making a lot of noise are the ones who are the problem. And like here in Peru, there's so many I heard them celebrating like outside my window all day. When this happened? Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, yes.
Don't forget, though, he did empty the jails out into the U.S. We have to send those people back too, so
And the
they
insane
may have to
asylums.
build some new jails and
That's true.
mental
Yeah.
institutions.
No, but
The-
see
the
that
other
that's the
issue-
thing that like all those people are the ones that are like destroying like Venezuelans, because the normal people, the normal Venezuelans, they're really nice. Like every person, my best friend, she's Venezuela. She's been crying since this happened, and like she told me her family called. Well, not her family, her husband's family called. They're like they're okay, but they're all still very like, we've been here before. Let's not celebrate yet.
Yeah. Right. Because you have no idea what's coming next. You got to hope you get a decent person.
No, I was
Right.
actually going to go into that next. It's the Maduro chapter is closed, but even if it's handled politically and you get the proper parties empowered, there's still the underchannels of the darker side, the black market side, more or less, of
The cartels.
That's
The cartels
That was made by
power
the
struggle.
too.
Venezuela, you got a victory. Celebrate your dubs, no matter how big, not how small.
100%.
There's some trouble on the rise. Keep your head down.
Yeah, I mean, all
100%.
of Maduro's like policy is still there.
Right.
So-
And Maduro's son as well, Nicolas Guerrera, he himself is also feeling kind of emboldened. So he's trying to bring the inner circle together.
And I'm
again
sure
as
the
well.
apple doesn't fall too far from the tree from the commie
Probably
shit tree.
not.
Right?
No, because also
Yeah.
seeing all these people say that like, oh, just send Maria there, and that is like, first of all, she wasn't elected president either. She
Mhm.
was a supporter of the elected president. All of them were well, the people that managed to escape that night's unaliving session.
Thanks, you two.
They-
We can't even say what the hell it is.
Yeah, thank you.
They had to they had to go to the like embassies to get sanctuary, particularly the Argentinian embassy, which he tried to get into. Milei was like,
I can imagine.
don't.
Yep. Yes, yeah.
And and like, so there's nobody of Maria's party or Edmundo's party left there, so you can send them all you want. They're gonna be killed day one. I'm
Right.
alive. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
no,
Maduro's
it's true.
people are in every facet of the government still.
Well, that's why
they
it's-
didn't take anybody else out, really.
That's
Again,
why it's
if
so
it's
essential to drain the swamp, literally.
if it's not the
slaves.
people in Maduro's circle, it's going to be the cartels who at least were comfortable with whatever deals Maduro gave them to allow them to run wild.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
And Kohlhauser makes a great point. Everyone is on notice. We can do this again with ease if needed. So they better, you know, this is a good lesson to be learned by
The Chinese emissaries were there when they saw it. Like,
Yes.
I'm
They
pretty
were
sure they
happened to
started
them?
after
that day.
What happened
Yes.
to them? Did you just leave?
I'm pretty sure they left. I don't think.
yeah,
that
I think
Delta's
they left
force was
pretty
going after them.
speedily.
I think
But
well,
that got back
they
to
probably
their
would've
people.
least speedily. They'd have got back to their embassy, and they would have been placing phone calls to China the entire way back.
Oh yeah.
Sir, I believe Venezuela is going to be a problem. Please do not disappear my family. Those phone calls.
Yes. And
Well,
just
I
imagine.
think the major lesson we could take from this is that all the wars of the past 20, 30 years were
By design.
by design.
100%.
They went how they went because
This
that's
proves-
how they wanted them to go.
we can squash these people instantly. Instantly.
The stark contrast in efficiency with this 2-3 hour operation, and then compare that to our great 20-year war on terror that we had, or as you put it, Vatlaw, how was it that you put it again? It was the
war against terrorism.
The war against terrorism.
And
There you go.
Operation
Yeah.
Iraqi Liberation.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly what it is. War is a racket. War is for profit. And like you said, Cornboy, this last, over quarter century of endless wars in the sandbox. You can even go back to Vietnam. A lot of Vietnam veterans you talk to, they said they wouldn't let us fight. They held us back. We had the means and the resources and ability to squash them, and they wouldn't let us. And
They were run by
talk to
stupid
veterans.
people that were beholden to moneyed interests, and they just kept going on, siphoning at the cow. You know what I mean?
100%. If you're not a senator's son, then you're SOL, I guess.
Well, no, at that point, what was Dick Cheney before he was vice president for 8 years? And what did he get going out the door from Halliburton?
Well, yeah, he was in the arms. Wasn't he in arms?
He was an executive at Halliburton, and they gave him something, not a campaign contribution. They gave him something like $40 million.
My gosh. How is that even legal? I don't know.
He was an employee.
Crazy
That's not legal. But yeah,
I know, but even with that, that's that's what we're saying.
Well, how does a certain representative from Minnesota go from nothing to $30 million in a year or two?
Yeah. Well, how is she not back in Somalia yet? So we're
with
going to talk about that as well.
Let's get to it. I know you have that
We're
one.
working on that.
We're going to segue to that right now. First thing, going to briefly touch on this. Bullying works. Bullying works. I have to say, over a year ago, I liked some of the things Vivek had to say, in terms of liberty and principles and da-da-da-da-da. He lost me with his 2 years in a row breakdowns over what is an American, and he's essentially a Nepo baby at this point. He is not a heritage American. He is definitely India first, Indians first, and he has been bullied off of Instagram and X. So this is from Vivek announcing today, January 5th. Social media is a trap for politicians. I'm swearing off Instagram and X where it's too easy to get a distorted sense of the public's concerns. So he rage quit, essentially, and James Fishback, who is running for governor in Florida, I'm becoming increasingly a fan of this guy. He had something to say about Vivek. Learn how to use a fork and put some shoes on first before you start telling Americans what to do, essentially. So I hope James becomes the next governor of Florida. If you're in there, vote for him. Let's hear what he has to say about this.
There is a fork in
Well, James is running for Florida. Yeah.
I told that to Vivek, and he said, "What's a fork?" But look.
He's got the boomer crowd.
Yeah.
It's weird. We're all wearing shoes. It's weird. We do that in our country. Exactly. We wear shoes. It would be weird if I showed up not wearing shoes, right?
Very weird.
And we poo in the loo.
He had him with the fork. The shoe one was a bit too far. He started trailing
He continued it, yes. Yes, he continued it. But no, that was great. The fork in the road, and Vivek's like, what's a fork? So, yeah, I just got to say, Vivek leaving X, he will not be missed.
But no, I'll give a spoiler alert of what's going to happen with Vivek. He's going to leave Twitter for about a week. He's going to come back, and there's going to be some fucking AstroTurf. He's going to get a ton of fucking likes. He's probably 100%. Also going to get the endorsement of the fucking Lincoln Project, too, and that's going to fucking torpedo his political career, right? And at that point, we can wave bye-bye to him.
More than likely. More than likely, yeah. But I don't know the way to say it on YouTube. Today, I'm going to pull this up. J.D. Vance's home was attacked.
Yes.
J.D. Vance's home was attacked. Thank God he and his family, wife and kids, were not present at the time. Let's read the details with this real quick. This person showed up at the home, committed some damage upon windows, approached the home, walked right up on in Ohio, and with a hammer destroyed some windows, and God knows what's going to happen if people were there. This individual... This is from Benny Johnson on X. Thank you, Cornboy, for sending me this. J.D. Vance home attacker, William DeFore, confirmed to be transgender. Yeah, that goes by the name Julia. So this person, Jeff.
Yeah.
Could you believe that this person is trans?
I was going to say that Willem Dafoe falls into any role he plays. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. He's such a method actor.
I know. If you ever saw Boondock Saints, you'd believe it, though.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
No, Jeremy was showing this on his stream today, and I was kind of I was like listening and doing something else. I thought it was photoshopped.
No. This is the actual individual that attacked J.D. Vance's home.
No Photoshop, no AI.
Trans, but they definitely look like a they/them.
Yes, they do. Both parents.
Even before they showed this, I was saying on Jay's chat earlier today that he looked like he had taken too many hormones recently.
Yes.
Yep.
He looks like he's taking too many fucking hamburgers as well. I mean, I'd say chin up to this person, but I'm not sure they could do it.
Nishi brings up a good point. Where was his security?
Probably stuck the
Synthesized.
estrogen in the Big Mac or something.
Well, Sophie, like we mentioned, there was nobody home at the time. So J.D.
Okay.
Vance, his wife and children were absent from the home, but it's their home. It's
That
their
was
home.
maybe
Yeah,
it's
kind
like-
of
It's in
luckier.
Cincinnati. They're living in Washington D.C.
Exactly.
right now.
But I
gotta
just have
say-
to point out, both parents are
slashed them.
registered as Democrats.
Yeah,
High
yeah,
donors.
they slashed them right there. It's probably kind of lucky because if JD Vance was home, this wouldn't
would've
be
got
talking about present tense. This person would be past tense.
This person
Yep.
being the 42% of the community right there.
And I will say
correct.
too, they definitely had to get a very large bowl to get that haircut.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That's a salad bowl right there.
Oh, there's a,
No, but
there's a
th-
mullet back there. Looks like.
Oh yeah.
I believe it. I believe it. This person's parents have donated over $11,000 to Kamala Harris in 2024. They also donated to Joe Biden. So
Wow, they threw $11,000 away.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah, to a loser.
No,
and
those are taxable deductions. If they're loaded, they're not throwing it away. They're just freaking writing it off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
more than likely.
It's like, oh, I got
So-
some spare change. Let's give it to this
That's
idiot
the
over
nature.
here.
That's the nature of this country, unfortunately.
Unfortunately so. No, but this just goes back to what we've been saying: the rise in left-wing violence. We're gonna get this off the screen.
I was
Stop
about to ask.
Thank you.
scarring everybody.
I would
But
rather look at Maximus.
And thank you on behalf of me, and thank you on behalf of the chat. I will cover for them because they're thanking you.
absolutely.
He asked
No,
for the
this just
mo
goes back
cut.
to what we were saying: the rise in left-wing violence in this country. You know, the T's, the T people, and the radical left committing, these heinous acts of violence. They're just the SSRIs, God knows what they're on, everything, demon influence, all that stuff. It's
Well,
an
they've-
increasing problem, and I want to see the Trump administration crack down like crazy.
They've
on
been
this.
feeling pretty emboldened for the past couple of years, especially ever since 2020 when Biden became president. A lot of
Yes.
state administrations were changing to be more left leaning. Even though Trump is president again now, with the assassination attempt of Charlie Kirk, God rest his soul, they're still feeling even more emboldened. They know that they're more or less able to get away with it because the right doesn't engage in any form of violence. Because, well, let's face it, we are more or less restrained. We try and keep ourselves restrained because we understand that law is the most important thing to try and actually let this, let justice be handled. If the right decided one day we started adopting the same tactics as them, I'm
Well, it
pretty
wouldn't last
sure,
long either. It wouldn't last long.
it wouldn't last very long. It would
And we
be
also have an
horrifying.
IQ above room temperature where we know we can win battles with our thoughts and ideas.
And we're all not on SSRIs as well.
Yeah,
so.
well, there
that's
you go.
a big part of it too. Yes, so we can think clearly, and also, you're not having the demons whispering in your ears every night too. That doesn't help. Just had to show this to JD Vance. Replied to it, and I'm liking JD Vance more every day. He sums things up pretty well. He appreciates everyone's well wishes about the attack. As far as he says here, as far as I can tell, a crazy person tried to break in by hammering the windows. So he makes the point here: Secret Service and Cincinnati police responded quickly. But my thought is, how did this person even get up to the house to begin with? Even an unattended house, that's kind of concerning. They weren't home, but we weren't even home as we had returned already to D.C., thank God. One request to the media: we tried to protect our kids as much as possible from the realities of life of public service. That's very wise. In that light, I am skeptical of the news value of plastering images of our home with holes in the windows. That's a great point. So the vice president requesting to the news media nationwide, please don't post pictures of our vandalized home that our children live in with bashed windows. Because imagine being a young child, your dad's the VP, and on the news you happen to see, you're walking by the TV or whatever, your home, your bedroom window smashed in with, that's gonna screw them up and scare them terribly. So I think that's the right thing for him to say. Personally, what do you guys think? Do you think the news media probably won't comply with this whatsoever? But I think it's the right path to go.
Give it a day or two, and you're going to start seeing the photos if you haven't already.
Yeah, they'll probably do it more.
Yep.
I'm actually
Straight side
on the opposite side of the fence there. I think they'll comply because if they don't comply with a request, then the White House has cause to start turning down media requests, and they know.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
and
them
if I
cause.
saw,
that's a good point. That's a good
surprisingly, the raid on Maduro was leaked to the New York Times and the Washington Post, and they kept their mouths shut for once.
Wow.
Really?
Maybe they're lost enough ratings, where they're maybe realizing, who knows,
I'll say this: they're by no means they're not on side, but there's a point where activism starts to affect the bottom line, and you only affect it so much before people say, "Okay, you shut your fucking mouth and you do your fucking job."
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to believe you, Vatlaw, when it comes to that. Just the problem is that there aren't enough true believers that they're willing to actually have the ship sink, so long as it means they're able to push the message. But I also know some of these companies are smart enough to understand, yeah, maybe the bottom line really needs to. That's the bag. We got to chase the bag.
Maybe they've seen what happened to Taylor Lorenz because she has disappeared off the planet about at this point. And
I don't hear a damn thing about her.
I'll apologize right now with what I'm about to bring up, so it might bring you inadvertent heat. There's a certain waitress from the gaming industry press that has also become an example.
Yeah, Alyssa Mercante, the piece of trash that's suing Smash JT. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, you brought that on yourself.
I wonder too.
The
news outlets that knew about like the raid and everything and all this other stuff going on. I wonder if they're being told that if they say something, they're going to face heavy fines as well for the network, and those networks hate paying fines.
It might
Trump has been suing a lot of them and succeeding too.
That's true.
No, it might have even been more simple than that. It might have been a case of like you remember the leaked group chat. They might just be trying to plug the leaks, and they might have literally put it out there as test.
Could be.
It's not the most complicated strategy, but when it reveals itself and works, it's just like, okay, they fell for it.
If it works, it works. Yeah.
Because about that, I like the question. One of the questions that they were asking, like, why didn't you tell everybody what you were planning? It's like
who does that?
You can't do that. I mean, that's like Obama tactics saying we're going to bomb this location in 2 months from now. Give all the terrorists time to go. It's like, yeah.
It's like. Are people really this stupid right now? Like that they're like, why didn't you tell your people your plans?
It very simply could have been something like this week to, hey, we're going after this guy. Y'all might want to have an article ready. We're not going to tell you when, but just so y'all are prepped to throw something out quick.
Well, like we have the pizza meter where however much pizza the Pentagon is ordering.
Oh, yeah, Pentagon Pizza Index is what it is.
Exactly, the pizza. So we have ideas, but the actual tactical information needs to stay hush hush. And
like with this, I think I saw that there was like a 450, I think was the number % increase.
Really?
Around there, 450% orders. Yeah, a whole bunch of pizzerias around the Pentagon were just getting call after call. Even as late as like 11 o'clock, they were getting orders in. So that only meant one thing: something was going to happen.
That actually makes me happy that like we're not Little Caesars. We at least go to Domino's. It at least starts at that. Yeah. That's the bottom.
I just got to say, I'm kind of uncomfortable talking about Washington D.C. and pizzas. There's a bad reputation of that city. Just got to say, it's considering the type of people that are in D.C.
I mean, the pizza index is a better measurement than if you were to talk about the lack of attendance at the gay bars that are close to the Pentagon. That's another one that they like to use.
Yeah. Well, like the Waffle House, the Waffle House index for Florida with hurricanes and stuff.
Exactly, what are you laughing?
Exactly. Yeah. I just gotta say, I thought you meant the Waffle House index with how many black families are fighting. I thought that's what you meant. I don't know.
What was her name? The Waffle House Ninja or whatever?
Yeah.
The one waitress. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, that's generally how we do measure the seriousness of a hurricane. If Waffle House is open, go to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know the pizza lawyer. You have to tell me that.
Yeah, we'll send it. No, it's an actual site I believe you can visit.
No, what you said
that's the other stuff.
That we can't.
That's an Epstein.
That's not safe.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not safe for YouTube. But you know what it is?
That's why I said
That'll get Isaac in trouble.
Tim Waltz. Tampon Tim. He is not running for election next year in 2026. Wow. He has dropped out of the election. So let's check it out. This is from Fox News. And Tim has
major breaking political news out of St. Paul,
amid the fraud
Minneapolis,
scandal.
Minnesota.
Thank God, Nick Shirley.
Tim Walz will not seek re-election as governor, and what
When is he
a
gonna
fall
leer that
from
the truth always
grace
comes out?
this has
100%.
been for him.
You live, you lear.
You might recall in the spring of 2023, he pushed through
me a second.
several
Understood that,
progressive
right?
ideas to the state legislature.
He looks like
So
a
we can just
fucking
leave that
cartoon character.
He does.
He, I'm getting.
You should be hunting rabbits.
I'm
Yes.
getting. I was getting vague, like Judge Doom vibes. I feel like he's about to, like, shoot a bunch of daggers out of his eyeballs.
Yeah, well, he is not running for re-election, and we can thank one man, pretty much, Nick Shirley, who did the investigative work. 23-year-old with an X account. He put in the work, and I'm gonna pull up his tweet essentially about this. Let me.
I was just
see
gonna
on
say he
there.
made a tweet about this.
Yes, he did.
I haven't seen any funny links yet on the side to start laughing at yet.
I have been looking.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. So Nick put that out today. I gotta drop a like for Nick.
Actually, that is actually not safe for YouTube because that's the word we use for something else on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? It's appropriate.
time.
He ended Tim Walz's career. He
Yes,
did.
there you
It's
go.
over.
Move on.
100%.
Hurry.
This
You just extend before you finish
Where
this
are the
career.
memes? I would say scroll down, but we can't because it's X. But we need the memes. I'ma end this man's career.
we do have a few memes that I have to show at the end of the
This
show.
comes
that
a
were
day
just in
after
case.
Nick Shirley retweeted about the former House representative up there in Minnesota and her untimely ending.
Yes.
And Tim Walz calling
I was
him a
gonna say-
conspiracy theory over it. A day
That's
later,
totally
he's
not someone that worked for Tim whatsoever,
retiring.
right?
Yeah.
Now, has Pam Bondi posted and linked the wrong Nick Shirley again?
Again, yeah. She tagged Nick the first time and tagged the wrong fake account, of course. So
Oh,
she's
boy.
not a useless old boomer whatsoever, running at our country as Attorney General. Not good,
Let's
not good. But kudos to Nick. He is responsible for this, and also subsequently, Elon Musk purchasing X played a huge role in this. Because if this was old school Twitter, Jack, whatever his face,
Jack
this would have been
Dorsey.
censored. Yeah, this would have been censored immediately. Immediately, this content showing that Tim Walz is corrupt would have been kicked right off. So, it's coming together. We can black pill all we want, but we have to take the wins, like you said, Vatlaw, when they come to us. And we do have to give Nerd Slap a quick out. I just noticed it is 8:30, brother. You're going to be on Off the Hip on ABF's channel here in 30 minutes. Tell people what you guys are going to be doing and where they can find you.
Well, we're going to be doing our usual. We're going to be talking some games and some cursed bookmarks. There's sure to be some good ones this week.
Oh, boy.
And
I can imagine.
New meme in the intro, courtesy of the host of this show. So thank you.
Looking
for
forward
that
to it.
idea.
Yes.
Make
I
sure
see
to
you
tune
have
into
the
that.
lovely Cinevere as a special guest on that stream.
We do.
Very nice.
Yes.
All
Cinevere
right.
will be our guest tonight. It's going to be a good show. So make sure to tune in.
Very nice.
And I've been uploading a bunch of the old intros from the first few streams.
I noticed that. Yes.
Yep.
And
I
I'm gonna,
feel bad for her because she came into our voice chat once and never returned. And I feel
Oh,
sad for
man.
that.
Well, can you blame her? Can you blame her? I
Which,
mean,
which,
we are
it's-
retarded.
which hour voice chat is this specifically?
No, the GCA, sorry.
Definitely the
Okay.
GCA because he's not in the
no.
homies.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I
So-
said I blame Isaac.
Yeah, it probably is my fault. Probably heard a few racial slurs or something. But Nerd Slap, we will see you over there on Off the Hip. And
Yes, sir.
hope you guys have a great stream. We'll be raiding in. So, Nerd Slap, thank you again for joining
Hey, buddy.
us. And we'll see you there in a half
See you,
hour.
Nerd Slap.
So,
sounds good. See you guys later.
see you, man. Alrighty. So, yeah, guys, check out Nerd Slap's channel. He wants to get to 100 subs. He's pretty darn close. So, you better be subscribed, please.
Been making
to,
lots of nice shorts lately, featuring
Yes.
our antics on the Golfing with Friends game.
Yes.
Check
So,
those out.
guys, definitely check out Nerd Slap's channel. So, I had to share this.
Jeff, what the fuck was that guilty face?
I didn't watch any of the shorts. I just saw I was tagged in something. I was like, I don't even
Yeah,
want to
Jeff-
watch it.
Jeff, you know what, Jeff? What happens on stream stays on stream, and
It really is
Nerd
that
Slap feels
simple.
at liberty to clip it. It's
Stays
fake
on
news.
the internet forever.
It's fake news. It's fake news. So this
check it
was
out.
audio from President Trump. We got to shift here. Trump, Colombia is run by a sick man. He's not going to be doing that for very long. Let me zoom in. Reporter, so there will be an operation by the U.S. in Colombia. Sounds good to me. Wow. Let's check this out from the president
Please.
himself. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. The audio is pretty bad. 1 second. Let's make sure that's up all the way. There we go.
Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very long.
So there will be an operation by the U.S. and
It sounds good to me. Colombia is very sick.
Very interesting.
Sounds good to
Very
me.
interesting. Sounds good to me.
Well, you know what he should-
I know.
You know what he should say? He should say to those questions like, you know what? You gave me a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for the
Now
idea.
that-
I think I
Yeah,
might
it's
See, y'all are on the
Exactly.
wrong track here. Y'all are being malicious. President Trump, he's a good man. So he's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
take our Colombian friend here and he's going to
100%.
send him to Canada for some health care. He's looking out for him.
100%. Yes,
Y'all
we
Made
take
in
care of
Canada.
people. He just wants to send him to Canada to get some help for his
That's
sick
why you
friend.
pointed to Ronan when you said that.
You know, I see you got a bum knee.
I know I've shared. I know.
Gotta put that horse down, buddy. You know.
I do want to share it again. My granddad was in the Colombian army, like back in the 50s and 60s, and he was tasked specifically with fighting against the FARC. Now, Isaac, I'm sure you would, if he was still alive, I'm sure you would, connect with him very well because he also, interestingly enough, was a big fan of a certain World War II German
Well,
painter.
you said South American.
My mom and stuff even told me this. It's like, oh yeah, he was fascinated with like his book and all this stuff. Like, really, him?
Wait, you said your grandfather related to having a great struggle. I can imagine, yes.
Yes, but if he was somehow still alive right now, and if he heard what happened with Maduro and was hearing the same words from Trump, he'd be like, "Do it, do it, just do it."
Yeah. Just do it, yeah.
Ronan's like, mein
100%.
Großvater.
Listen. People complain like, well, on this side, people complain that this is like against human rights and this is terrible. And I'm thinking like, do you know what some countries have done? Like now,
yeah.
like for example, my beautiful Singapore is where it is right now because like they said, okay, everyone who is corrupt, bye, and that now they have a very nice country.
Simple as that. Simple as that. Do they think Maduro was upholding human rights or something, or any of these other dictators?
This is what I don't understand. It's like they're so stupid, and if they see everyone celebrating and they're trying to educate
Yes. Yeah.
people,
It's sheer hypocrisy because obviously these dictators don't care about human rights at all in any way, shape, or form. And even if we were to, put that aside, let's face it, this was, I don't want to say war, but it certainly was a military operation where things like international laws really just get chucked out the window. We're talking about whoever has the bigger stick in all of this. And I know that sounds barbaric, but that's kind of the stark reality.
That's real life, though. And I'm going to pull that up. You mentioned that. Great segue, Ronan. I'm going to pull this up. This was a great quote that's been going around. Let's get this loaded up. This is from Pompey the Great. And this really resonated fantastically with everybody this week. Stop quoting laws to us. We carry swords. That's what it boils down to. I think it sums it up perfectly. Hey, we're America. You want to peddle cocaine to our country, poison our people, kill our people? We carry swords. What are you going to do about it? What international laws? I don't know what you're talking about. Essentially. So.
Well, again, I say this as somebody that doesn't trust government a whole hell of a lot. I would love nothing more than for diplomacy to actually win out. But when you're talking about diplomacy against cartels that are run by literal fucking savages, yeah, I'd rather we take them to the sword instead.
Yeah, you cannot negotiate with terrorists, can you?
I mean, the people who are like saying, part like the Mexicans and all these things. Like, do you understand that there's a group of women I forgot the name, like moms or sisters or girlfriends or wives that they go out and they try to find the bodies of their loved ones. Yep. And they dig through that, and like nobody shows that.
Of course.
And then you got the
It doesn't
idiots who
support the
went up to
narrative.
space. They're like, oh, the woman that went to space. Oh my god.
Of course.
I don't know how many of you guys here have been on the internet long enough. Maybe like Jeff, Cornboy, and Vatlaw. You guys remember Funky Town at all with the Mexican cartels? That's enough for me to basically say a lot of them are savages. All right. I wouldn't want to.
Well, I know about the pagan, ritualistic killings they do. And
They're
evil.
Santa Muerte. The Mexican cartels believe in Santa Muerte, which is basically it's basically a rip on Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is the more Hispanic version of Mother Mary. But yes, they basically worship a death goddess.
Insane. So we can't negotiate with these people. Sophie made a great point. We got to mention this. Speaking of women that went to space, women that went to space, or women that are related to women that went to space.
Leave them there.
Pentagon initiates proceedings to demote U.S. Senator Mark Kelly, a retired captain, over video telling soldiers to refuse allegedly illegal orders. So
time for a court
just
martial.
Just saying women that went to space, this jogged my memory. I don't know if it's him or his brother that did, but they're both women at the end of the day. But Mark Kelly, telling soldiers, they say illegal orders. That's okay, really great, BNO News, whoever the hell you are, but you cannot tell soldiers to defy orders from the commander-in-chief. That's a big no-no. It's a big no-no. That's treason.
Oh yeah.
So,
First off, there are no orders that come from the legislative branch. When you swear in an oath to the either president of the United States or the governor via the president of the United States. If you're in a single state with A and G,
right,
100%.
And you do mention the Constitution prior to that. The Constitution still takes precedence, and that's how it's removed. Look up oath of enlistment, people. We don't have time to explain that.
100%. Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. We're going to keep tabs on it because Mark Kelly is a radical left maniac, and the fact that he even got elected to office. Yeah, thanks a lot, Maricopa County. You guys with your toner issues and your voting issues, very sus stuff. And speaking of people with voting issues, New York City, Zoran Mandami has been sworn in as mayor, and he promised during his campaign that subway fees would be free for the citizens of New York City. Already, New York City has officially raised subway fares to $3 effective
Not what
today,
you voted for!
Directly contradicting Mayor Mondami's pledge. And so this is a meme.
There it is.
Fell for it again. Award. Fell for it again. So memers are in control. But man,
well, I mean, look,
they
should have realized they were going to get conned from this guy because he didn't swear into office with this right here.
The word of God.
The word of God. He swore in with the word of the prophet Muhammad. That's what. The warlord. That's what
the murderous pervert piece of shit Muhammad.
So the warlord PDF. Let's address him accurately.
True.
I don't care. Come the fuck on.
Yeah, bring it. Like Nerd Slapshirt said, chuck him in the wood chipper. One more thing I wanted to show. 2, you know who else needs a wood chipper treatment? PBS. So they are a propaganda institute right there. They just spew nothing but absolute garbage left-wing propaganda. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the primary funding vehicle for PBS, has officially been dissolved after President Trump stripped them of funding. Good riddance. Taxpayers will no longer subsidize left-wing propaganda. That's a big W, President Trump. Big win, in my opinion. That's a white pill. I think he deserves all the praise.
And
for
nothing
this.
of value is
nothing.
I suppose the only bad thing in this, and I'm sure Lex will disagree, but the only bad thing in this is there's no more Arthur now. No more Arthur cartoon. That's a shame.
Here's the issue.
Honestly,
any one of these over the airwaves channel could pick up Arthur, and they would immediately have a block of children watching Arthur. Arthur could be a potential potential moneymaker.
Oh yeah,
I 100% agree. And Ronan,
it would. I don't trust any of these people to make shows for children.
I agree with Lex with that. But Ronan, fun fact, Arthur. You know who one of the earliest voice actors for Arthur was?
Oh, I do. I remember.
Steven Crowder.
Yep.
Steven Crowder. Crowder. Yes. As a child, he was one of the original voice actors for Arthur. So pretty cool, if I do say so myself. pretty cool stuff. So people aren't going to be watching that left-wing propaganda subsidized by our tax dollars anymore, which I'm very happy about, if you ask me.
Thank
I
God.
didn't even know PBS was still even going. Well, it's
I
not
didn't
anymore,
either.
but
Well, just to be pedantic, was this Doge cuts? Is this a Doge W or is this a Trump
I don't know.
W?
It's probably associated. I think we need to bring back Doge.
Well, the
that's for
Corporation
sure.
for Public Broadcasting was the separate funding entity from the government funding. They're the ones that went out and got corporate funding for PBS.
Speaking of trying to bring Doge back, the fact that Elon and Trump are on speaking terms again, they managed to kiss and make up. There's a good chance we might see Doge 2.0. We'll never know.
I hope so. That's all I want
Maybe.
for Christmas. That's for sure.
From your mouth to God's ear.
That would be a great thing. Doge, I think, was the best thing of year one, personally. And obviously, the powers that be in the swamp could not allow that to stand. Now, could they?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy stuff. So, we pretty much covered the hot topics. We have, 15 minutes left till we're going to raid into Off the Hip. So, I figured, let's take a chance. We're multi-streaming. Guys, we're on YouTube, Kick, and X under the same usernames absolutely everywhere. And we have a few memes that people have sent me over the week, DM'd me, and they may or may not be safe for YouTube. We're going to find out. The link is pinned to the top of the chat.
Oh, boy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now is we're going to have a one-time special thing, because we hit the main subjects, our special meme minute of the show, meme segment. So, let's check it out. Yes, Legatus is over on the Kick side with the smiley face emoji. This is a comedian by the name of, let me get his name real quick. Want to give him credit where credit's due. Ben Bonkus? I don't know what type of name that is. But he talks about the left always calls America a racist country. They always do. They're like, oh, you're racist. You hate immigrants. You hate brown people. Whatever. Well, he summed it up pretty well, if you ask me. And let's hear this, because I thought it was pretty funny.
All the Democrats say America's the most racist country in the world. That's what they say. It's the most racist country in the world. But everybody wants to fucking live here. Do they not know? Maybe we should tell them so they don't fucking come. But it is weird that liberals are they're the ones being like, America's the most racist country on earth. Also, open borders, come on in. We want you to experience it for yourself. We want you to see what we've built here. And then Republicans are like, we are not racist at all. We are the least racist country on earth. But do not fucking come here.
So I just have to say, I got a pretty big kick out of that. I think that was pretty good. I'd never seen this guy before. I don't know if any of you has. Ben Bankus, or whatever his name is.
Ben Bankus.
Ben Bankus. So, it's always good to support based comedians out there. It doesn't look like he really even took a side on things. Just funny guy, willing to say things in a pretty roundabout way. And I like it. That's the type of stuff we need to see more of, in my opinion. So, another thing, we've shown this before in the past, and this sums up all of us in our general group chats, if we're in a Discord or a game chat, the type of conversations we tend to have with each other. Jeff, we were golfing the other night on PC, and
oh boy,
on Nerd Slap stream, you get into the weeds of the conversations. So it's kind of resembled it for me. The audio's a little low. It's as high as we can get it, though. Let's check it out.
If I snap my fingers,
I love
forget that
you.
you're ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. I was never gay. Okay. No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers, and then be like, I was never gay.
You say so. If you say so.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But
that just sums it up perfectly. Yeah.
AP told me some parts about what was going on that stream, but
Don't worry about it.
There's a reason I'm on this side of the screen and not up there next to him.
This is why I keep my Bible handy on my desk, just for situations like this.
Yes, that's absolutely for survival.
And for picking it up and saying the power of Christ compels you.
Yes. James O'Keefe, who is known for his investigative undercover work, he recently dropped a bombshell, kind of stating that the sky is blue, water is wet. But he was in an interview most people in DC are gay, and the ones who are not openly are secretly gay. Not shocked. Sky Blue. Let's hear what James had to say.
Most people in DC are gay, and the ones who are not openly are secretly gay. And I know narcissist is an overused word, but let's be honest, we all have a little bit of narcissism in us. But in Washington, DC, and in politics in particular, people are so blinded by the love of power, and they're so in love with themselves, that it's almost like they're in this little psychological cocoon, where they're not even paying attention to the guy across from them. They will literally not ask me one question about myself. These are Harvard-educated people, Georgetown professors, national security people with...
And that sums up why he's so successful at what he does. You know, he just puts on a weird pair of glasses.
At the end of that interview, he took up.
It looks like the age.
The Bible wasn't enough. I need to bust out my actual rosary too. Okay, like the rosary that I got from Odin when I went to MegaCon. I need to bring this out now too, just to help this stream. What is going on here, Isaac? Is there something you want to share with the class?
Did Odin steal the chain off like some little kid's bike to make into a rosary? And the other part,
now.
The wildest part of 2026 would be if Lindsey Graham came out as straight.
Yes, that would be very shocking. That would be the biggest bombshell in history. Impossible. We all know that's...
Little known fact about that interview: as soon as the interview was done, he took out his necklace, and guys like, "Oh fuck, it's James O'Keefe."
Exactly. Yeah, James swifted his hair to the other side, and then exactly.
It makes the Superman disguise look like it would work, like in DC, without any doubt. Oh,
I don't think
Clark Kent would have no problem in DC.
I think it's a matter of it would work. I think it actually just does.
It does.
It's insane.
100%. So
yeah,
no, it's
know
pretty
Superman.
funny.
We know Clark. He was there the whole time.
Have to show two more quick things. Warning, jump scare warning. This one's pretty bad. So guys, you know what we tend to show. Maximus BT would be welcome right now. But Nicolas Maduro protesters that are protesting the arrest of Nicolas are out here in the streets of New York City, and this is a dude protesting the arrest of Nicolas.
With me, all. Hands up, Venezuela! Hands up, Venezuela! Free President Maduro!
That voice crack.
La lucha sigue! Libertad, socialismo, o
What are they saying?
Venceremos!
I can translate properly. They're basically saying, we are retarded, we are gay, and
exactly.
All that kind of stuff, basically.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, just stating the obvious, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I'm just gonna pull up one more thing, but I don't unfortunately have it. So I think that wraps it up. Sorry for leaving it on the pretty cringeworthy note. It's pretty crazy stuff. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by. We're gonna check in on the chat. Sal the hamster. No P in the letter hamster. He made that noted. There's no P in the letter hamster. In the word, I mean, no letter P in it. So pretty good to know. Yeah, Nishi, thank you again for stopping by. Jake Martin, as always. Anthony Shaddix. I see this guy in all the chats. Anthony's a good dude, so thank you for stopping by here. We have John Ambler. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by. We have Steve Walsh. Yeah, why was he talking to you like that, Lex? What did you do to him? I don't get it.
A lot of things.
A lot of things, man. We got Chell. We got Colehauser. Man, hope you feel better. Couldn't make it on the stream this week, but prayers up for Colehauser, 100%. And we got Nishi. We got everybody. So good to see you all. We're going to be raiding into Off the Hip with ABF. And we have, who are these guys? Who are these gays? These guys.
Hey.
I don't know. These gays.
Oh, with their Batman logo.
Some good old youpers.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I was
Pretty
so
close,
confused
like
when
a
he's like, it looks like the
okay.
Batman logo. I said, what are you talking about? What's the Batman logo? What do you mean?
It looks like.
I don't think it does. It looks like the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Well, because you know
It looks like
I
a dead rabbit that's been turned upside down.
That too.
Yeah, I can see the dead
see
rabbit.
the resemblance. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And then Legatus in the chat as well. So good to see everybody. We're going to do a quick round of outros. Corn Boy, I know you are pretty darn close to 100 subscribers as well. We have your link below. Tell people where they can find you and what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, tune in this Wednesday night. Geeks and Gamers have announced they're playing Mario Kart again finally.
Nice.
So I'll be joining them, racing against them on my own stream. So yeah, hit me up then, and maybe some more streams later on this week.
Very nice.
Very nice. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to Cornboy. And we're going to go to Sophie. You're next on the panel. Thank you for joining us. We're getting your perspective from the Big Mexico part of the continent. And
We killed that long.
yeah, I mean, I'll help you with that. That's pretty justified. He deserves it. Where can people find you? What you going to be doing?
Well, my I got a beard a moment.
It's on the screen.
Channel, Chronicling Mayhem. Yeah, just it's been kind of silent for a few months because just my computer was trash. Should be fixed now, so I might join the homies on game night on Saturday.
Alrighty.
But yeah.
Very good. Have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah. So thank you for joining us and giving that perspective from way down south, where you said it's supposedly summer right now, right?
That's south.
Isn't it?
It is.
Summer right now for you, essentially,
Yes.
right? Oh, man. Well, it's 10 degrees out here right now, so you got to love it. That law. Thank you again for joining us, man. Where can people find you? What you going to be doing?
Well,
What you
in
doing?
very comfortable weather because it's about 68 degrees outside
Son of a
right
bitch.
now. It's
Lucky
actually
you.
quite lovely.
What's
But
that in
on a streaming note, I appear on a Sunday night show on the Runaway Vagabonds channel. The show is called I Swear It's Not Hentai, which we often swear it's not hentai, and then as it turns out, occasionally it might be hentai. But as far as that, on Sunday night, we have a good time. We wrap up the weekend. We talk about anime or wherever the hell else our minds happen to wander at the time. And just anyone's welcome to join us in the chat. You can meme us, which Phantom memes me quite often to where the point I'm playing Sudoku on streams. Sophie Raccoon. And you know what? If the two of you are trying to kill me, you need to find a third raccoon so you can witness me fighting 3 raccoons in a trench coat. And that's how we'll end that one.
And occasionally, I randomly popped in the chat there, and I heard Vatlaw saying some things about me. We're going to have to deal with that after the stream. Vatlaw, we're going to get you. It's on the chart. We're going to remember that.
Oh, man.
We're going to remember that. We'll get you. But Ronan, our other fellow Brown adjacent person here on the panel, thank you for your perspective with your interpretation of Taco Bell speak. We really appreciate it.
Oh,
Where
yes,
can people find you? What are you going to be doing? I know you've been streaming a lot too, man. So
I have been the past 2 weeks. I did kind of take a little bit of a break for winter vacation and all that kind of stuff. But I do have a Linktree where you can find my various links. There's the Linktree right there. You can find me on YouTube as Ronan the Crusader. You can find me on X as Ronan_Crusader7. You can find me on Twitch as well as Ronan the Crusader. I'll be still streaming Death Stranding. I'll be streaming the OG Fallout, which is a nice what's a good way of saying it? It's a nice way to wash off the taste of the show itself. And
you're cutting out a little bit.
You've been giving your outro underwater, dude.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this a little bit
You're
closer
good.
to me.
Oh, jeez.
We've got your links in the chat. But dude, you've been playing the old Fallout games. I like retro games too. It's just so much better than the woke stuff coming out now. And it's cool to see you cover it. It's always good streams. And I forgot to mention last week, but Ronan, you're going to be a regular co-host here on the channel too. So thank you for joining us big time. Really appreciated Ronan, the Crusader, that aspect we really appreciate a lot too. Because as you always say, you always have the word handy at the most important times when I put cringe stuff on the screen, and it's a very necessary cleanser. So we thank you for that. And
absolutely, yes.
You guys better be subscribed to Ronan, follow him on X and Kick as well. So thank you for that. And Jeff, I believe we're going to be having a stream Thursday on your channel. And
we are.
You cover a lot of good history stuff there. Mm-hmm. And tell people what you're going to be up to, where they can find you and follow you at.
Yeah, so my name is Jeff.
His name is Jeff. That's your sign out. That's your sign out.
It's the first time he did it today.
Yes.
That's great.
I came in hot earlier, so I didn't have a chance to say anything. Didn't think I was going to make it. I had to work until a very bitter end. But yeah,
we thank you for joining us.
No, thanks for having me. Absolutely. You can find me on my channel, Jeff Up North, where I talk about ancient history stuff. As Isaac mentioned, we'll be doing a stream Thursday with friend of the channel, Shaman711. Be talking about Hernando Soto's journey into Florida and the southern U.S.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
And I saw them in the chat here somewhere. But Drink Up, Tuesday's gaming stream, and Friday's just BS
100%.
news show. Yeah,
Most
So you can find me over there.
underrated channel on all of YouTube. Drink Up, great
Appreciate
guys.
it.
You, Andy, Willie, just shooting the shit, and honestly, it's hilarious. One of the best
Underrated
shows
as
I've
hell.
seen.
Everyone needs to subscribe to
You guys
that.
need to watch Drink Up. 100%.
Haven't gotten a chance
Sometimes
to
you
play
can't
with them.
understand their Canadian accent, but
Haven't gotten
That's
a chance
true.
to play with them on the For the Homies game stream with playing Among Us and everything. They're real good guys, funny as hell. Honestly.
Fantastic.
Check them out.
Highest of quality, and some of the best guests we've had on the show too. You guys are just killing it. You guys are rocking it. Shout out to Andy and Willie and you as well. So, and I saw you had
Thank
your
you,
brother
guys.
on there too.
Yeah,
So,
had him. Yeah, can't talk to that. Had him on a few times. So
very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Keep killing it. So you guys are doing
Thanks,
a
guys.
good job.
Hey, you're doing fantastic things over here too. This is the only
I
place to go
appreciate
to
it.
politics anymore because there's too much.
Yeah.
Too much
Yeah,
for
it
me
can
to
be a
handle
little-
right now.
That's why we try to intermix some of the levity, some of the humor, and you know, a
Mhm.
few racist jokes here and there. It's all part of it. But
you're not racist.
we do what we can. Lex, where are you going to be causing trouble this week? I see you in the chats. See you on X. Where can people follow you? What you going to be doing?
They can, but they shouldn't. But generally, you'll find me ranting about theology on Twitter. You can find me contributing some politics here. Usually on Sundays, I'm on Malty's show, although I wasn't yesterday because I was not feeling great. And I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for joining us. That was the
Indeed.
most Nagarnal outro I've ever heard in my life, but you killed it, man.
Learn
Hope
to
you're
Maggie
doing
would be
good.
proud.
Lex, I could have sworn I was following you already on X.
Well,
Maybe
we gotta
you
fix that.
unfollowed me, which I would not blame you.
I'm gonna go unfollow
Twitter
right now.
unfollow.
I'm gonna go unfollow Lex right now. But you know who you should follow is ABF over on Off the Hip right now. This very moment they're going live. So guys, give them a raid. Click that link in the chat on YouTube and Kick right now, and hop in the chat. Give them a Golden Age raid. Tell them we said hi, and you know, maybe harass them a little too. But guys, we'll see you next week, same time, same place, Monday night, 7:30 p.m.